Hey there, welcome to my gaming channel, and today we're going to be diving into Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon, which might go down as the longest gaming title in history. This series is first impressions, and it's kind of exactly what it says on the tin. We're diving straight in with no background on this game. We're just going in for a first playthrough. We'll play like half an hour, give or take, and we'll just experience it together. It is quite story heavy at first, the bits I've seen, so just bear with. But yeah, just sit back, relax, and join me on this journey through Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon.
Cereza and the Lost Demon. Long ago, there existed two clans, the Lumen Sages of Light and the Umbra Witches of Darkness. Together they controlled a mysterious power. The clans put in place strict laws to ensure that strife would never consume them. But a pair of star-crossed lovers broke this rule, and a child was born, with the blood of both sage and witch. It was a beautiful baby girl. As punishment for their forbidden love, the pair were torn asunder. The girl's sage father was exiled to a far land, and her mother locked away in a solitary jail. The witch clan took in the young girl, but she grew up shunned as a pariah, cursed by the circumstance of her birth. Her one comfort was the nights she snuck into the village jail to visit her mother's cell. Her mother passed each grueling day barely able to so much as move in her cold cell. But when her daughter came to visit, the witch always showed her a loving smile. But even this small happiness eventually came to an end. On the night of the girl's 10th birthday, her mother was to be moved to a deeper cell, where even the faintest memory of daylight could not reach her. In desperation, the girl tried a daring rescue, but with only a child's strength, the attempt was in vain. More alone than ever before, the young girl clung to all she had left, a stuffed cat named Cheshire, which her mother had made for her long ago. Many moons have since passed. Turning her back on the village, the girl was taken in by an exiled witch who lived on the outskirts of town. Under her strict guidance, the girl continued to train in the ways of the dark arts. She was determined to be a powerful witch and one day save her mother. Her name was Cereza.
I've got to hurry.
Right then, let's dive in. Quite a sad opening, I suppose. This is literally just going to be the tutorial area, isn't it? Something's there. Very, very different. Oh. Though this is quite exposition-y as well, so I might not do too much talking in this bit. Creepy. creepy, creepy shades. Don't like the...
He can't be trusted.
Swear every time I try to talk, a line pops up.
Why would you say that?
I think if you're a fan of the Bayonetta series, weirdly enough, I probably don't think you're actually going to like this game that much. Just from what I've seen online of the discourse and stuff surrounding this game at first, a lot of the hardcore Bayonetta fans just don't seem to like the drastic change from what they know and love, which I understand that. But if you kind of treat it as a standalone game, or even a spin-off, really, then there is a lot of enjoyment to be had in this. I feel like I'm talking over some like pretty devastating and serious character development.
Mommy. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Cereza, you're almost out of time. This is your last chance. If you don't hurry, you may never see your mother again. John, you big baby. Come on, I'll lead the way. They'll find us.
Her movement speed is very slow at first as well. I don't know if that's going to get any quicker, but we shall see.
Here, use this. Wow, Sean, you're amazing. Hurry!
Hurry where? A little clunky to control at first, until you get used to it. Like, come on, Jean. You want me to hurry up? I wouldn't holding us up.
Hurry up, Cereza, we don't have all night.
One of the main
Sean,
things that
wait!
attracts me to
I
this
can't
game,
run
to be
that
fair, is the art
fast.
style. Art styles in games are super, super important to me. I'm really picky about art styles. But I don't even know what you would call this art style, but whatever
We're
it
almost
is,
there.
I absolutely adore it.
Hurry up!
It's definitely my kind of thing.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh no, they're onto us. Leave the guards to me. You hurry on ahead. Wait! John! I can't do this alone!
Yo, let's get out of here. I do quite like Bayonetta's voice. Oh, sorry, Cereza's voice. It's very different from Bayonetta. They're almost two characters at this point, which kind of goes hand in hand with what I was saying before, as to kind of treat this as a standalone game, and you'll have a lot more enjoyment out of it, for sure.
Just a little longer. Hold on, Mummy. Mummy? What is this? Don't come any closer! Ah! No! Ah! Who are you?
Cereza, give you the power to save Mother.
Power?
Avalon Forest, the white wolf guide you.
I'll go! I promise.
No, it was all a dream.
That dream again. But the ending.
It was a dream Cereza knew by heart, but this time something had changed. Cereza decided to consult her friend Cheshire.
A strange boy appeared and told me something incredible. He said if I went to Avalon Forest, he'd give me a fantastic power.
Okay, straight up, the fact that the narration calls it Cheshire, which is completely correct. Anyone in the comments or at home that thinks it's Cheshire, get in the bin. It's
If we
Cheshire.
have that, rescuing Mummy would be a piece of cake. The Forbidden Forest.
Well, how long will be do you think it'll be before we get into the Forbidden
The
Forest?
oft-repeated
5 minutes?
warning from Cereza's teacher rung in her ears. Avalon Forest is home to fairies, creatures who love to whisk away children. Stay away.
Cereza! Where are you, my dear?
Cereza's teacher Morgana was standing by the door, her frown discernible even from a distance.
Chapter 1, Trial of the Full Moon. I just love the presentation of this game. Okay. Save. That's cool. I like that. I like the fact that the save the function actually has like a little, ties it in with the whole storybook aesthetic as well. That's quite good.
Chores neglected, and I find my apprentice enjoying her beauty sleep.
Oh my god, her voice sounds so familiar.
I'm sorry. I just closed my eyes for a second.
Cereza began making an excuse, but Morgana's scowl stopped her in her tracks.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get to them right away.
But despite her best intentions, Cereza's gaze drifted back towards Avalon Forest. This did not go unnoticed by Morgana.
Oh. If I've told you once, Cereza, you must never enter that forest.
Oh, I don't know who the voice actress is. But yeah, it's giving me like some sort of maybe a Final Fantasy game.
With your current
something like that.
abilities, you would soon become a snack for one of the fairies who live there.
Oh, I might need to look that up because that's really bugging me.
Yes, Morgana. I know.
Well then, stop your dreaming and finish those chores before moonrise, young lady.
All right. Water from the well, coming right up.
A simple yes will suffice, Cereza. Off you go.
Despite her strict exterior, Cereza had grown attached to her teacher.
I mean, it's very in keeping with the in-game universe of Bayonetta, but everybody's hair is on point.
Morgana had also been cast out of the village. She understood Cereza's pain, and her stern treatment came from a place of love. Cereza
Okay.
often reminded herself that these chores were all part of her training. Eager to please her master, she hurried off towards the well.
I like the fact that there is a narrator. It's it's very in keeping with the whole storybook aesthetic of this. Cereza can check out a variety of things with L. Try L with anything that catches your eye. Well, I mean, L for the well. And I immediately then went and pressed right. Oh. Do I have to hold it or just... Oh, the wish is dangling there. That's quite cute. Okay, so what, L again to interact? Yep. It's a very slow start to this game, I think.
Fetching a pail of water. It may seem like a simple chore, but it requires a fine sense of control, making it perfect for Umbran training.
Like, I was going to say, like, it's a very slow start to this game, which I think is maybe another reason why fans of the actual Bayonetta series itself it might not be down their street. Because let's be honest, the Bayonetta series is anything but slow-paced. And
After laying eyes on the full bucket, Morgana gave a small nod of approval.
And from what I can remember, so small disclaimer, I have enjoyed Bayonetta games in the past, but I've only played the first one back on like the 360 or something, maybe. I did enjoy it, but I've just never picked up the second and third one, no particular reason. So I am coming to this game from a slight base of knowledge of the game, of the series, but certainly nothing recent, if that makes sense. So I'm not like a hardcore fanboy of Bayonetta or anything like that.
Good. Now collect the herbs from the garden.
Oh.
At the thought of herbs, Cereza could not help but make a face. This is one job she wished could be forever stricken from her regimen.
Do we have a problem?
No, ma'am.
Nope. Nope.
Trying not to think about the task awaiting her, Cereza headed towards the herb garden. The herbs in Morgana's garden were not your common basil or thyme. She grew infernal plants with an absolutely foul stench. They typically burrowed to avoid sunlight, but a little bit of magic made them pop right up.
So I'm guessing we're going to get to learn how to use magic now. Oh, something interesting here. What are we checking? Okay. Is this the right way? Nope. Not the right way at all. So is it, I think it is a completely fixed camera angle. Which what was this? I'm just interacting with everything now. Okay. Alright, okay, so you can interact with a lot of things by the looks of it, but it doesn't necessarily... It's not going to give you anything, if that makes sense. It's just like exposition, bit story, bit world building, stuff like that, I guess. I like the way her hair like flows behind her as she runs. There's like a tutorial within it's more tutorial, isn't it, still? Yeah. Witch Pulse is a fundamental Umbran art that utilizes dance to imbue its target with magical energy. Cereza can use her witch pulse to grow infernal plants. Hold ZL and tilt the left stick in the right direction to the correct timing. Right, let's give this a go.
Dinner time! One
Look at
helping of magic coming right up.
Did I do it? Was that it? No. Okay. Oh, right, okay. It's like a quick... It's, right, it's like a... It's a quick time event. I suppose it kind of is, actually. I don't know if that's the right territory, though.
Out!
Seen. Right, okay.
Good!
If you find Witch Pulse to be a bit too difficult, you can change your current setting so that Cereza will perform it on her own. No, I'm fine with manual. That's fine, cool. You can change the settings anytime. No problem.
Just a bit more.
It's quite forgiving, to be fair, so I don't think I'll need to do it automatically.
There we go!
He says, and then wasn't able to do it. Oh! It's free! Thornbind. Hold ZL to summon infernal thorns so that you can bind enemies, doing so will cost 1 spell cooldown gauge.
No one
Okay.
told me they could do this! I've got to catch it
Where is it?
quick!
How do I... Oh, so I have to... Right. There we go. No?
Yes!
Right, okay, so you kind of got to follow it. You can't just... Yeah, it's like a...
Yes!
It's
I
tied to
did
where
it!
your character's facing. Fair enough.
Cereza was pleasantly surprised. She usually managed to make a mess with even this rudimentary magic.
I know it's like, obviously it's literally called Bayonetta Origins, but I like the fact that we're, you know, we're not in command of our powers. Like, we're going to have to learn that. It fits, that kind of storyline, that kind of sort of story beat fits very well with tutorials in general.
I can't wait to see the look on Morgana's face.
I don't think Morgana's face is going to have changed somehow. Just a guess, but somehow I don't think it's going to have altered.
Cereza hummed a happy tune while picking the herbs. As she bent down, she noticed a pretty flower growing amongst the weeds.
Oh, those flowers would really bring out the colour in Morgana's eyes.
Cereza is very considerate of other people, like, insanely so. Well, in the 10 minutes that we've been playing.
Ugh, I wouldn't mind if it weren't for the smell.
Very, I like the line delivery. It's quite, what's the word, like, not, like, sort of scene-chewy, ham-fisted kind of approach. It's not bad. Come on then, let's get this done. Do I have to? No. Morgana looks like a goat. Her hair looks like a goat from far away. Although I would never say that to her face because I think she would kill
proudly
me.
gave the basket to Morgana. It was full to bursting.
How about that, Morgana? Quite the harvest, wouldn't you say? I also picked these
Would you?
violets. They're for you. I thought you might like them.
Atop the herbs lay a small wreath. Morgana glanced down at it. Her expression unchanged, she spoke to Cereza in her usual tone.
Do not expect praise for this sort of perfunctory performance. Oh, and Cereza, your hair today seems to have lost its sheen. Do not tell me that in addition to your outdoor tasks, you're also neglecting your hair.
Which, as we all know, is extremely important in this
No, ma'am.
universe.
It's next on my list.
She definitely forgot. 100%.
Remember, Cereza, hair is the most versatile tool of an Umbra Witch. It can be shaped into our armor, weapons, and even used as a medium for summoning infernal demons. As blood flows through veins, magic flows through a witch's hair. Care for it as you would your most precious tool, and defend it as you would your very heart.
Understood. I'll make sure to finish up before training starts tonight.
What kind of shampoo Umbran witches use. They walk around just being like, L'Oreal, because you're
Good.
worth it.
Now get back to your chores. The shadows grew long. The moon will soon rise.
Although saying that, I bet there's lore videos out there on YouTube to do with like the Umbral Witch's hair and all that sort of jazz. Maybe that's what I'm going to end up diving into at midnight tonight.
Towards the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. She's very
At
obedient.
times, Morgana's cold treatment got Cereza down. But she knew that Morgana cared for her and only wanted what was best for her. Making a quick recovery, Cereza resolved to finish her remaining chores in record time.
That night. I love the art style. It's
Almost
so
time for
good.
today's
It's so
training.
my kind of thing.
I'd better hurry, or I'm in for another lecture.
Okay, man, I know I said that it was a slow start to this game, but Jesus. Just, like, take the training wheels off, let me go. Let the story commence, all that jazz. I'm fine with, like, slow burn games. Not a problem. And I'm generally fine with, like, longer tutorials and stuff like, well, within reason. I think in terms of tutorials, like the Pokemon games are just, oh my god, like, they're, like, pulling like fingernails on a chalkboard, but this, like, come on, let's get this going, let's get this storyline going, let's get this game moving. Come on.
It was time for Cereza's daily training in the dark arts.
Okay,
Today, she
yeah,
was
that
finally
sounds good.
going to get a chance to attempt a spell she had been practicing for weeks, summoning an infernal demon.
Sounds like a pretty badass spell, so let's get on with it.
For today's training, I will give you a little help.
Before even learning what it did, Cereza was captivated by the intricate brace.
This is a tool
Oh,
for those
brother.
who have yet to master the flow of magic. Furthermore, we train under the full moon of the bisextile night, when the dark energy we Umbra harness is at its zenith. Are you listening, young lady?
I was not. No.
You
Distracted
seem
by the pretty
determined
bracelet.
today. Perhaps I should let you nap more often.
Yes, ma'am.
Cereza's spirits were high.
100%.
She was determined to succeed.
Naps are always good. Always good.
Bataiva Tozu!
Okay.
Step by step, Cereza flawlessly performed the summoning dance. Until
Oh, no. It's gonna go wrong. Doggy! Demon doggy.
this looked like trouble. Unless bound by hair, there will be no way to control the demon.
Yeah. We're fine. It vanished.
The demon turned to ash mere inches from Cereza. Without a proper medium, demons will soon die in our world.
We are finished for today.
It's so strange to see, I'm gonna call Bayonetta, but Cereza so meek
Let me
and
try
vulnerable.
again. Please.
Morgana turned and walked away, ignoring her pupil's desperate plea.
Oh. I feel bad for her. Oh my god, those
What
cheekbones.
kind of witch fears her own summoned familiar? I was foolish to think you were ready for this training.
Morgana told Cereza to put away the magic brace before heading back to the house.
You know, I just noticed as well, like, there's actually very little music in the background behind the speaking parts of this storybook. It's quite an interesting
Long
design
after Morgana
choice.
was gone, Cereza sat moping in the garden. Out of habit, she shared her troubles with Cheshire.
It it kind of makes you concentrate more on what's being said, and like the pictures on screen, I have to admit, it's a bit, but it's unusual. I didn't even notice if there was music in the background of the game when we were actually playing.
Forget returning to the village
look
and
out for it.
saving Mummy. At this rate, I'll never even become a witch.
All of a sudden,
I'm sure you
the
will.
words from the boy in her dream echoed in her ears.
Cereza, give you the power to save Mother. Avalon Forest, the white wolf guide you.
Avalon Forest.
Bad
Cereza's
shit's gonna go
eyes
down in there.
wandered back to the forest. Morgana's repeated warnings left little room for ambiguity, and yet...
Morgana is always dangerous this and stay away that. How could a dank old forest be that scary a place anyway?
What kind of demons and ogres and whatnot are going to be in this
Adults do
forest,
often
eh?
exaggerate to keep kids in their place. This thought got Cereza's blood boiling. Grievances started bubbling up.
Nothing I do is ever good enough for her. Did you see
Oh.
those herbs? Flawless!
Bit of teenage rebellion coming out now.
As she blew off steam to Cheshire, she noticed Morgana's brace shining in the moonlight.
What are you saying, Cheshire? Take the brace and sneak into the forest? Morgana would give us a right smack on the bottom.
Okay, that was a weird line.
Although,
Sure.
with the moon shining brightly, it was the ideal chance for a little surreptitious forest excursion.
I mean, if I just had another chance to get the hang of it, I could have gotten that demon totally under wraps.
Like, see, just going back to what I said before about there not being any music in the cutscenes, like there is now, and it's quite... Maybe the music is just going to be used to sort
With
of...
a demon by her side, eviscerating
Word.
a fairy or two would be child's play.
like reinforce the emotions that you're meant to be feeling. Like, it's quite a happy tune right now, and like she's coming to this sort of epiphany. So
That's it! I'm going to that forest! And when I come back with that fantastic power, Morgana will take back everything she said about me not being ready. Let's go, Cheshire. Next stop, Avalon!
hey, are we finally getting the training wheels taken off? Let's get into this forest and fight some demons, I assume. Well, fairies. Imps? I can't remember what it was. But now it's dark. I love how
Cereza
in...
shivered
Oh.
at the thought of what lay ahead. But curiosity got the better of her.
She's getting interrupted by this damn narrator. I love how, like, all kinds of media and stuff will do that. They'll be like, do not go in the forbidden area, but the forbidden area will literally just be, like, at the back of where they live. It's just like, kid's gonna go in there. Like, you tell a kid not to go somewhere, they're probably gonna go in there.
Let's go,
This is a
Cheshire.
magical, like, world. Can you not put some sort of magic on this to seal it or something if it's so dangerous? And into the forest we go, and Cereza was never seen again. Like, I've already mentioned this, but I absolutely adore. I love this art style.
And so Cereza threw caution and her teacher's warnings to the wind and set out towards Avalon Forest. Little did she know that what lay waiting in those dark woods would change her fate forever.
Title screen. So, surely that implies now the game has started for real. You know, no more holding our hand. Let's just get on with it. Like I was saying, I love this art style. So if anyone out there knows the name of it, I guess, then just let me know in the comments below. Oh, we're already on to chapter 2. Into the unknown. Okay, so chapter 1 was just a straight tutorial. Fine, I guess. Oh, yeah, right, okay.
Blocked almost all light from the moon. An eerie silence enveloped Cereza.
Okay, this looks like the game proper now. You know, we've got kind of, well, I don't know what they are, the two little petals or like flowers in the bottom left-hand corner of the hood. Maybe that's lives or power or something like that. Oh, sorry. I'm bad. We've got a map now. Cereza's vitality. Alright, okay, yeah, so maybe that is our life. Yep, right, come on, let's get into the actual game. Oh, it's very dark. I can't see much. Although I suppose that's kind of the point, really, isn't it?
Don't surprise me like that!
Don't. I cannot see where I'm going. Follow these lights. Oh, onyx roses. The petal from a dark rose that blooms in Inferno. The faint magical energy it possesses makes it a favoured garden choice of fairies as well. Well, they did say we were heading to the fairies' domain. Oh. It's a little weird, like, it controls a little strange, like, there's no jump button or anything, you literally just push the stick in the direction you want to go, and all the actions she just performs herself. But, based on... Oh, what are we checking? Oh, okay. It's odd that there's some bits have voice acting and some don't. If we check the map, like, I'm assuming it's very... Always reminds me of the older Final Fantasy games like this, where you've got, it's a very linear path. Like, there's no deviation off this, which is fine. I have no problem with that.
Don't look down.
Like, at the end of the day, this kind of game, anyway, is clearly...
One foot
Where am I going?
in front of the other.
Oh, I didn't even see that. This kind of game is very, very clearly going to be very storyline heavy, which is fine, as long as it's got a good story to tell.
I wonder how it will respond to my magic.
I've forgotten how to do this. Oh. These infernal plants are bigger than Morgana's herbs. They will require more magic from Witch Pulse to reach their full size. Keep holding ZL until the Witch Pulse has succeeded multiple times. Be sure to not let go midway through. That's fine. Let's do this. Okay. Oh my god, I'm not good at this.
My magic feels more powerful than before.
Okay.
Could it be the brace?
That was not easy. It was easy, I'm just not very good at it. I didn't see. We got 66 of something. I didn't see what it was. Oh. Avalon drops. Magical energy crystallized by Avalon. One bite sends a rush of rich sweetness from head to toe, instantly enrapturing anyone. I'm guessing one is maybe like the onyx petal or whatever it was is health. Maybe this one's vitality from magical abilities. I don't know. Oh. Oh, run, buddy, run. Oh, I got the bunny. Okay, so it's not as devastating as the scene from the Last of Us with the bunny, but I don't think that bunny deserved that. Okay, the petals in the bottom left of the screen are Cereza's vitality. They will decrease when Cereza is attacked by the enemy. If Cereza's vitality runs out, her story will come to an end. Keep a close eye on her remaining vitality at all times. Fair enough. So, okay, okay. So we can bind it and give us the time to sneak past. How long does it? Alright, so it binds it for quite a while. Yeah, right. That's plenty of time. And it starts to sort of wriggle around a bit more as time's running out. So at least there's some indications on it. Because I'm guessing that that's going to become quite a useful power, just to hold enemies in place and stuff in the future. Oh, it's getting foggy.
Looking into the dark underbrush, Cereza could not shake the feeling that someone was looking back. As the wind rustled the leaves, it sounded just like a rasping voice whispered in her ear.
I can't turn back now.
Oh.
I'm going to become a
very...
witch. And save Mummy.
It's very spooky. Oh, well, we're off. Very spooky bollocks. This looks like a big area for some sort of like fight. Or bigger area. Oh. What is it? It's shiny. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, she's off. I can whip it with a bum full of dynamite. She's off. Oh, she's dead. She must be dead. Oh, she's fine. A lot of cutscenes. Just let me play. Okay, save here, please. Sure. That is quite a cute little feature. They didn't need to add that in, so that I appreciate that.
What was that?
Follow the path.
Must have been a rabbit or something. Right, Cheshire?
Oh, can you get like these collectible things by walking in the bushes? Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder how many I've missed. Damn it. Oh, so it's not... Oh, some bushes, but not everyone. They just fly to you as well, so that's alright. I wonder if this is currency, maybe? Because we're getting a lot of it.
Is someone out there?
I saw that too. There's something. Something's watching us, whatever those things were. They're after us. Okay, they don't fly to you. Just ramping up the mystique at the moment, isn't it?
Shake the feeling she was being watched.
Is someone there? Show yourself!
And then, as if to answer her call,
Oh. What is it? Denizen of the Wood. AOC. AOC? I know that's, I'm pretty sure that's like Gaelic, it's Irish, but I don't know how to pronounce it. AOC. AOC?
these were fairies.
AOC.
Nefarious
AOC?
creatures who ensnare the souls of humans who venture into the woods to feed on their vitality.
Oh, it's going to eat me.
This time there
Gonna
was
eat my
nowhere to
soul.
run. Cereza was backed into a corner.
Please, please work this time.
Fingers crossed, Cereza prepared to use the summoning spell she learnt from Morgana.
Don't think it's going to work. Just a guess.
Batai Vatorzu!
Oh no. It really didn't
Even
work.
after the summoning circle had faded away, no one had answered her call.
They're going to eat our
Why?
souls.
I did everything right.
They laugh at us. Bitch. We will fight
The
you.
fairies resumed their sinister mission. All at once, they jumped at Cereza, weapons poised to strike.
Ooh. Ramped up the music
She
there.
shut her eyes tight and prepared for the worst. A moment passed,
Huh?
and then another. But she felt not so much as a pinprick.
What? Who are you?
I can't even tell what it is. Oh, it's a demon. Oh, so it did work. We did summon a demon. Did that just say chomp? Okay, so we did. It did work. We did summon a demon.
Beast, as dark as a moonless night. Had it all been a dream?
I wonder if that is the eponymous lost demon.
You don't think... Could that have been...
But before Cereza could finish her question...
There it is. There's Cheshire. Lost demon. The Adventures of Cereza and Cheshire just doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Oh, he looks cool.
Cheshire?
Cheshire? I'll accept Cheshire.
Escaping more, extending ear to ear.
Not Cheshire, though.
Fell a drop of thick slobber.
Oh, he's a pretty boy.
Wait, did I manage to summon a demon that has now possessed Cheshire?
Just in case you didn't know what was going on.
As if in reply, the beast growled and bared its blood-red fangs.
Can we just say as well, like, as Cheshire, the little doll that she had goes, like, first of all, it's a weird-looking doll, and second of all, they need to make plushies of it because they would sell so many.
A demon had indeed possessed her beloved stuffed cat. The creature had desperately sought a medium in order to survive in our world. In lieu of hair, it settled for one made of felt. Looking around, the demon's eyes found Cereza. It let out a low growl. After her initial terror, Cereza realized that she was able to understand what the demon was saying.
Because it's such a conversationalist, as in the word chomp.
You want me to return you to Inferno? Now, how would one go about doing that?
Cereza had her hands full calling a demon to this world. She hadn't even begun to study the spell to send them back.
Oh, we don't even know
Cereza
how. Okay,
once
never mind.
again heard the demon's words, this time even more clearly. Send me back. Send me back. The demon's rage increased by the second, but there was nothing Cereza could do. Out
Please
of
don't eat us,
patience,
Cheshire.
he pounced.
Okay, he's literally gonna kill us.
Claws like daggers descended on Cereza.
Whoa. Alright, calm down, bro. Oh, it can't hurt us. I assume.
But what if we hear? The demon had stopped cold. As if bound by an invisible force, no matter how he struggled, he was unable to touch Cereza.
It's like
Calm down. You're going to burst a seam.
it's like I like the way the narrator. It's like almost like something you'd watch on like a goth version of CBBC or something.
Don't worry, I'll send you home. Once I figure out
Once
how.
I figure out how. I like a characterization. It's good. It's
I'm
cute.
on my way to get a fantastic power. With that, sending you back should be a piece of cake.
Oh man, I hope that comes true, Cereza. But like, you're basing all this information from a dream. So.
Giving up his attack, the demon turned his attention elsewhere.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't hold much. I don't put much faith in the dreams because I don't know about you guys, but I don't put much faith in how true dreams might turn out to be because Jesus, mine are weird. I hope they don't come true.
Intrigued but a little scared, Cereza decided to follow a bit behind.
And a budding friendship was formed. Oh, we're gonna have tutorials on... Oh. Oh, okay. So, obviously this is only for the Switch. Playing it on with the Nixie Wizard controller, by the way. So the left-hand Joy-Con, it controls Cereza, and the right controls Cheshire. It's kind of... That's gonna take some getting used to. That's so weird. Is it? Oh my god! Like, I'm kind of used to the right stick controlling the camera.
Ran through the forest, searching for a way home.
Yeah, I'm used to controlling the things with the camera tilt towards to jump. Oh, and that's how Cereza will get up that little bit there. Okay. So do we control them at the same time or separately? You'd have thought at the same time. Oh. Battle basics. Demons, sharp claws and fangs make short work of fairies. Scratch with ZR and show your infernal might. Come on then. Oh, it's a little clunky kind of control, I admit that. It's very slow as well. Oh, no, we're not good. Like, I think I've got the basics of it, it's fine. But yeah, oh, no, still alive. Ah, there we go. It's a little clunky at the moment. I'll admit that. But maybe it'll become a little less clunky where we control both of the characters.
With his razor-sharp claws. But something felt off. His power seemed to escape him. Slowly, but surely.
Then we'll control her. Maybe?
What's wrong?
Cheshire. Oh, he gonna eat you.
The demon bared his fangs.
It's cool to look. It's got a cool design. I like that.
Are you sick? Or hungry, perhaps?
Maybe it's because he's like inhabited your doll.
As Cereza approached, the demon felt the strength return to his body.
Okay, there we go.
In an
That's why they're gonna
instant,
have to
he
rubber
felt
band
right as
and
rain.
like stay close to each other now.
His body was linked to Cereza by powerful magic. Moving away from her robbed it of its energy.
How much do you want to bet that that's going to become a factor at some point in the game? They're going to get separated and they're going to get weaker. Yeah.
What's that? I need to stay close to you? I've never heard of a spell like this before.
You're not exactly a font of like magical knowledge, are you, at the moment?
Demanded.
How do you plan on getting me back to Inferno?
We first need to
Good
find
question.
a white wolf. He'll show us the way.
Leave it to me. I'll find him, said the demon as he clambered to his feet.
Again, to fit in with that whole storybook aesthetic and design, I like the fact that Cheshire's voice is delivered by the same narrator, but putting on a voice. That's quite good. I like that. It is literally like we're just
I'm
being read
Cereza.
a fairy tale. It's
What's
cool.
your name?
I like that.
I
does he have an actual name?
No name, replied the demon curtly.
Cheshire it
You
is
don't
then?
have a name? That must be terribly inconvenient. Though I must admit, I haven't the faintest idea about demonic manners.
I appreciate how British Cereza is.
May I call you Cheshire? That's the
Cheshire.
name of the stuffed cat you decided to borrow after all.
It's your name,
I need to
bro.
call
So
you
just take it.
something. If you're going to make a fuss about it, why don't you just find a new body?
Yeah.
Fine. just call you whatever I please.
And so these strange companions set off in search of the White Wolf.
White Wolf.
What mysteries await in Avalon Forest?
Is that going to be the end of chapter 2? Or, oh, okay, here we go. Cereza and Cheshire. Cereza and Cheshire can move about separately. Move Cereza with the L and move Cheshire with the right. Okay. They cannot be far apart for an extended period of time. Watch the distance between them. Oh my god, that's going to take some getting used to. That's so weird. So... I've not got used to this yet either. Oh, because I'm doing the wrong thing. So, usually I'm doing the right stick, not the left. Oh wait. Did I do it wrong? Oh right, okay. It was needed to be bigger. I let go too early. Okay, so and then we were both cut. Oh my god.
Seem to have calmed down.
That's going to take a lot of getting used to. Moving two
Cereza
characters at
breathed a
once.
sigh of relief.
Where are we going? Oh, okay. Right. I want this. What is this? This looks interesting. Wait, you, Cheshire, can you do something with it? Ah, okay. I like that it's almost like a little rhythm game to use her magical abilities. It's quite cool. It's going to get so much getting used to, like, having half a controller to each character is weird.
The pungent scent tickled Cereza's nose. It was rosemary, often used to ward off evil spirits.
So I'm guessing Cheshire isn't going to be able to go through this then, is what you're going to tell me.
As soon as the scent reached Cheshire, he pulled away, face scrunched up in disgust. It looked like demons could not stand being anywhere near the flower.
Being a demon, Cheshire can't stand rosemary. Whenever it pops up, Cheshire will need to take a different path. Wow. I literally said that they were going to separate us, but I didn't think they were going to do it this early. Oh my god, yeah, we control them both at the same time. How do I... Can I jump? Okay, well, let's go with... Cereza. No, so is that too far? Okay, right. Wow, that is too far. Okay, so can you go up here? Right, there we go. And then jump. Alright, oh, okay, right. There's markings on the floor to indicate where we can go. And then go. And up this bridge. Oh my god, this is so weird to control. Like, I'm sure, you know, once you've played this game for... I don't even know how long this game is, but once you've played it for, you know, however many hours, I'm sure that controlling them both at different times will... Where am I? I'm Cereza stuck. Will become quite natural, and the synergy between them will probably flow quite quickly. It'll just be sort of second nature, but at the moment, oh, see what I mean? Like, because I'm so used to controlling a character with one stick and a camera with another, yeah, it's really odd. No, damn it, I let go. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, alright, so I'm getting used to the magic, but I get this, like the little sort of timing mechanic for it is quite interesting, it's quite cute, I like it. Oh, and then need to move Cheshire with this one. It's so weird, like, the way that I can equate this, if you've ever played, like, multiplayer, or certainly split-screen multiplayer with a friend, and you've accidentally looked at their screen thinking you were controlling their character, and wondering why your character wasn't responding to your prompts. That is how I describe it. It's so strange. And you know what as well, like I kind of want to keep Cereza on the left and Cheshire on the right so I know who I'm controlling with who. So can we fight this or do we have to sneak past with that thornbind thing?
This was quite a pickle, but
Quite
Cereza knew
pickle.
how to get by without a scratch.
So we thornbind it, yeah? Let me do it! Like, I'm all for storyline, like, I'm all for it to be a slow-paced game and all that sort of jazz, but Jesus, let me play.
Cheshire, I've got it tied down. Finish
Have you?
it.
Oh, right, okay, and then we'll come in and go slash, right. Nice. Oh, God, yeah, I keep forgetting that I actually control them both. What's this? Over here.
Hey!
What a big spider's nest. I keep thinking she's going to start talking, and then she doesn't. It's odd. Right, so there's going to be a spider boss around here, isn't there? Oh my god, this is difficult. Oh my god. Okay, let's start that again. Wow, that took me out of the rhythm. Why can I just not do this anymore? Okay. Wow. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of rhythm game. Jesus. Oh, we need to keep up. You go on the left, you go on the right. Okay, this is going to result in a lot of, like, one character just running into the scenery, for sure. Like, you hold it. Neither character is particularly quick, I'll
I'll go
admit
first
that
to
way.
make a path. You wait here.
Do we go all the way across, or do we do that? Oh. Did I do something wrong? Ah. Well, it's just going to jump down, surely. I say, I can't imagine an infernal demon is troubled by gravity too much. That plant is literally going to eat her. So, you know, Cheshire, get a move on.
Stop!
Whoa, what? Oh, the plant. I was like, why is this need to be a cutscene? Like, we already know how to do this. Oh. Cheshire went
All
away.
at once, Cheshire's body shrunk to its original cuddly form.
That's why it needs to be a cutscene.
Cheshire!
Cereza ran to pick up Cheshire and held him tightly to her chest. In her arms, Cheshire felt his strength returning. Release me at once! Even in this form, the demon did not seem happy about being cuddled.
Just hold still, will you? While you're small, you can't walk on your own, right? I'll carry you until you can transform again. Not having a massive demon breathing down my neck will make it easier for me to calm down too.
While far from pleased about being treated like a stuffed animal, the demon had no choice but to swallow his pride.
When in his stuffed animal form, Cereza can hold Cheshire and move with him. When moving about together, you can move Cereza with L and extend Cheshire with R. So, right.
Even with you in there, Cheshire still weighs the same as before.
So what's the purpose of that? Oh, right, to get through bits like this. No? You can switch between moving together and moving apart at any time. Both have their uses, so don't forget either. Unleashed mode is where you move the two separately. Press R when holding Cheshire to have him jump out. Hug mode. Press L to revert. Okay, so right, what's the purpose of him doing this? So he can't attack whilst he's in hug mode. So we do that, and then is there a reason we can't just have him out in unleashed mode all the time, or? Well, that's probably why I'm going to leave it today. There is a lot more to this game that I want to explore and get into. So if you would like to see me play more of Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon, then do let me know in the comments below. But with this series, with First Impressions, I just kind of want to show the first sort of hour or so of the gameplay, because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, and maybe you guys can watch it and get an idea of if the game's kind of for you. My thoughts for this game so far are it's very cutscene heavy, as you guys have seen, and it is very slow paced at first, so I do wonder if it will start to pick up the pace and sort of open up a bit more as the game progresses. So maybe I'll come back in the future with some episodes showcasing how it opens up and how it does speed up. But if you do want to see any more content around this game, or if you want to see any more First Impressions, then please do subscribe and comment below and let me know what you thought. But thank you very much for tuning in today, and I will catch you next time.